Shit. Hello, Repony, and welcome back to My Little Pony What Works, and my hastily put together best and worst list of Season 5. It couldn't have waited a little longer, could it? Okay, I'm behind on several reviews, but I think I could still put together what I believe the best and worst of this past season was. And I'm pretty sure I'll piss off quite a few of you, so let's start off with the bottom 5 to see how many of you I made angry. Number 5. Party Pooped. You know, I may have been a little harsh on this episode. After much deliberation, I came to the conclusion that I do like it. Best Pony gets to shine, the comedy's fantastic, and it had a great moral. I just wish it didn't drag with the yaks, despite how funny they were. Consider this episode a guilty pleasure in my book. Number 4. Made in Manhattan. Look, I don't want to dislike episodes involving incarnations of my home state, but the episodes so far have turned out disappointing. If Ghostbusters is the perfect bad episode, then Made in Manhattan is the perfect average episode. The overall tone of the episode is underwhelming from start to finish. While there's nothing inherently wrong with this episode, sans the pacing and execution of the moral, the feeling I'm left with is just meh. Number 3. Appaloosa's Most Wanted. And here we have the universally disliked episode of the season. And no, I'm not referring to Princess Spike. The best way to describe this episode is been there, done that. The plot and character interactions in this episode are standard, the adults are useless trope for some reason keeps on popping up, yet it delivers a surprisingly adult message about misinterpreting your calling in life. Like with Made in Manhattan, I put it in the meh category. Number 2. Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep? Oh goody, the Luna equivalent to Spike at your service. If you want to have an episode about not beating yourself up, fine. If you want to make an episode that's a metaphor for dealing with depression, go for it, you have free reign. The only thing I ask is don't half-ass it when it comes to the moral. Rainbow Dash in this episode saying, stop feeling bad doesn't cut it. Depression is a very touchy subject and needs to be tackled delicately. It's not something that can be hand-waved so easily. Depression is a mental illness that requires additional help other than just saying, get over it. This episode failed as an allegory for depression. Number 1. Scaremaster. I hate this episode. Fluttershy's character hit the reset button, got development, and then ended back up at the status quo again. The humor was the worst in Some Pony to Watch Over Me. While the third act was really damn good with the Haunted Maze, it doesn't make up for the painful first 2/3, and the moral is very situational. I feel this episode's moral would apply in the real world, friendships would fade faster and you would miss out on a good time. But the biggest problem I have with this episode, it felt like a chore to get through. Like I mentioned in the best and worst of Season 4 video, if an episode can keep me entertained for a majority of the episode, the more likely I am to review it positively. Pathetic attempts at comedy, character inconsistency, and the first 2 acts plodding along hindered my enjoyment of what could have been a decent Fluttershy episode. Instead, it's my least favorite episode of Season 5. So, now that I collectively pissed off all the Luna fans and Fluttershy fans, so everybody watching this video, can I redeem myself for my favorites of the season? Doubt it, I don't even have the main attraction in the top 5, but let's try. Number 5. Thanks for the Memories. This episode could have been a complete disaster if Rainbow Dash was portrayed unsympathetically. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Rainbow's journey through the metaphorical 5 stages of grief went exceptionally well. Not only that, but it produced my favorite song of the season with I'll Fly. It had some of the best jokes, had some of the best animation, and for the first time, didn't express the moral outright. I love it, I love it, I love it! Number 4. The Lost Treasure of Griffinstone. Yes, most of this is purely on my Gilda bias, but come on, can you blame me? It's still a damn good episode. Every character gets a shine through, the initial moral is great, once again, Pinkie Pie is awesome when it comes to the comedy, and looking at reviews, it appears people are turning a new leaf on Gilda. Fools! I was a Gilda fan before it was cool. Number 3. Amending Fences. You ever have a moment when watching one of your favorite shows and you get that gut reaction like something just hit you hard emotionally? Yeah, I had that happen 4 times watching my favorite programs in the span of months. Daniel Bryan's retirement from competition on Monday Night Raw, Barry Allen talking to his mother on Earth 2 in The Flash, the finale to Gravity Falls, and the pinata scene in Amending Fences. This was the second episode in My Little Pony that brought me to tears. The first being Ponyville Confidential. To quote Full Papers, "If Slice of Life was a love letter to the fans, Amending Fences was a love letter to Lauren Faust, the show, and how this all began." Number 2. The Cutie Map. Man, what a way to kick off the season. Brand new villain, different playing field for the main 6 to work on, and by far the creepiest set of episodes that are sure to give kids more nightmares than Twilight Psycho did in Lesson 0. And while the finale had its problems, this 2-parter sure got me psyched to see the conclusion of the story arc. Number 1, Crusaders of the Lost Mark. Wait, didn't I say in my top 10 worst episodes list that the CMC should get their cutie marks in Season 5? Holy cow, I was not expecting to be right! Beautiful songs, great story finality for the CMC with a new door opening, and it made me like Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. Granted, it doesn't excuse what they did since Call of the Cutie, but the fact is, I like them now! This episode entertained me throughout with its storytelling, and I'm excited to see how the CMC progresses characters in Season 6 onward. Amy King Rogers, you did great this season, and what a way to send off with my favorite episode of Season 5. Thus concludes my best and worst list of Season 5. Next time, it's the Season 6 premiere. Until then, I'm the voice of reason and...
Hey boys, you got fan mail!
Ah! Damn it, what the hell was that for?
Oh, for skipping October twice in a row.
Hey, I have this thing called a life.
Yeah, tell that to your fangirl.
You read my mail?
Yep, 2 years ago.
You kept this to yourself for 2 years. You better have a damn good explanation.
Shits and giggles.
Dear voice of reason, hello. I happen to be a
happen
huge fan
to
of
be
yours
a
and
huge fan of yours, and was wondering if we could review something together. Your choice. If not, then I understand, and sorry for wasting your time. If so, thank you for this amazing opportunity. Sincerely, the Sega Sister.
Sega Sister?
Aw, it looks like Voicey has someone crushing on him. Well, better tell you have a thing called a life. Surely you have no time for any more reviews.
Huh.